Alright, so I got a requested video topic to talk about Sandow and Ziggler, how they should be pushed. Now, with Brian leaving the company or getting injured, I mean, this is a perfect time to, push some new stars in the company, especially a babyface, since Brian was a babyface. So you might as well give Ziggler a little bit of a chance. I mean, he has talent. People like him. Vince McMahon always says, oh, I don't push a guy unless he's marketable. Well, a lot of the chicks in the fucking company, or like fans of the company, or girls like him. I see it on Twitter all the time. A lot of people like Ziggler, and also a lot of men like Ziggler too. I mean, he's got a good look for the girls. I see a lot of women liking him, and a lot of the men appreciate his wrestling ability. So you got a good marketable talent right there. And you also got Sandow, who is got a good promo. Not as good as a wrestler as Ziggler is, but he is still very passable, especially because he has such a great character and has a pretty good promo. He's got a very good promo sometimes. You go out there and cut good promos. But now he's too busy dressing up like, I saw him, he dressed up as like a fucking rapper and Davy Crockett and a magnet. So again, he's supposed to be, I said this in my Raw review, he's supposed to be the smart intellectual guy who's supposed to enlighten the masses, right? He's supposed to, bring intelligence back to the company. And I like this character, this, smart ass sort of character, stuck up, like I'm the best, I'm intelligent, I'm classy, I'm a professional, and then he comes out as a fucking magnet. I mean, that's when I like, this guy is supposed to be smart, the scholar, but he's being a fucking dumbass. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's just very depressing too when you get a guy like Sandow who's talented, and he keeps getting he got buried by R-Truth on Main Event today. Ugh, it's so fucking depressing. And also, he doesn't get any promo time when that's his strong suit. And it was Paul Heyman who said, expose the wrestler's strong suit and hide his weaknesses. Well, WWE obviously hasn't done that with Sandow. So it's just very depressing though when you see guys like Sandow and Ziggler who have been in developmental. I mean, Sandow's been there for a while. Ziggler's been, in various wrestling, he's been the fucking cheerleader, fucking goofball for, in like '06 and shit as a Spirit Squad. So it's very depressing when you see guys like them who have talent, who have put in years of hard work in the company, and then some guy like Ryback or Cena or Orton or Batista come in and fucking suck. Nobody likes them and they just take the top spots. Like Batista. Like, I would be so fucking pissed if I was Ziggler. Batista just waltzes right on in. Ooh, I'm Batista. Yeah, big movie star. I think I should be the champion even though I suck in the ring and can't fucking wrestle. Can't even, do basic moves right. But I should still be the champion because I'm the animal. So Batista just waltzes right on in thinking he's the greatest, Fucking wins the Rumble 6 days back, wins the fucking Rumble. And at first I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. Let's see if Batista's actually got it. And he turned out to be a fucking disappointment. A fucking disappointment. So I was very disappointed with that. So yeah, I would be very pissed if I was Ziggler. And yeah, I mean, Ziggler's got a lot of talent. I think Ziggler is slightly better than Sandow, but both of them are very talented guys and would do very good in top positions. And when somebody like that has talent, I always get people saying, oh, can they handle the top spot? I'm like, well, they've proven it. They've proven they're talented. They've proven they're good. So obviously they probably can. So you get people like that. And yeah, it's just very annoying how like Vince McMahon runs his fucking business, like pushing the same fucking guys for the past 10 years even though they have little to no talent. just pushing guys who suck, like, you know, the Big Show. Like, why isn't he retired yet? Like Kane, why isn't he retired yet? You know, I guess his character's okay now. You know, he's doing better than he used to as a boring baby face, you know, with the new monster. But there's like tons of guys in the company who just need to move on and let the young guys prosper and strive. But you get guys who are like in their 40s in the fucking main events and, you know, on Raw for like 30 minutes a fucking night, like Triple H. And you get, you know, people thinking they're still great, you know, and they're like 45, 46, 47 years old. And it's like, guys, you're old. It's time for you to retire. You've been wrestling for 20 some years now. Hang up your boots. Give the young guys a turn. And I always see people, oh, don't hate on the Big Show. Don't hate on Kane. They put people over. You know how you put somebody over and give them the spotlight? You fucking retire and let them get your spotlight. So, yeah, it's just very depressing. I think the person also wanted me to talk about the current state of the product. The current state of the product is it's not good, alright? I mean, you got Bryan gone, your top talent, and you got people like Triple H and Orton and Batista on top. And you also got a ton of talent. There's a lot of talent on this roster. It's just not being used right. You know, got a lot of talent in developmental, like Bodell, or not Bodell, what am I fucking thinking? Like Adrian Neville, Tyson Kidd, you know, the list goes on. Sami Zayn's got talent, Cesaro's got talent. But these people are in like feuds, you know, like mid-card feuds, they're still in developmental, whatever. So, again, it's depressing to see people like that. And then to see somebody, some boring champion, like Orton on TV, you know, wrestling boring matches, can't fucking wrestle at all, there's no talent really, has some okay promo skills, some decent promo skills at times, but it's just not good. You know, when you get boring people on TV and getting all these opportunities, when you got, you know, talent. And yeah, so the current product of the company sucks. I mean, we haven't had a good Raw in fucking, probably the Raw after Mania was the last good episode of Raw, which had some nice, some entertaining shit on it. But, you know, I can't really think of a Raw besides that was that good. So yeah, the company, I mean, the past two pay-per-views have been good. Have been, you know, Extreme Rules was awesome. That was a good show, very good show. Awesome show, as I said in my review. WrestleMania was a very good show. But other than that, we've been treated to mostly shit. That's why the fucking network buys are down. Because Vince McMahon gives a shit. And the product right now is shit. So unless Vince McMahon, you know, if he wants to make some of this money back, you know, maybe give us some entertaining shit on the pay-per-views, on the network, on Raw, you know. And then you'll probably get some more subscribers. But if you continue to do this shit and give us this lame-ass, you know, wrestling product, you're gonna fucking lose more subscribers, and your subscriber number is gonna go fucking down. You know, if I have to, you know, I'll just fucking stream the pay-per-views illegally online. But, you know, I probably won't do that. I'll pay the $60, but, you know, I think that they will step it up a notch since they've lost a ton of money. And I hope it gets better, but judging by what we've seen on Monday, it doesn't look like it's going to get better. You get a bunch of goofy bullshit, like people getting their tails pulled off, and it's bullshit. It's like like kids can't even get into this shit because it's obviously staged and fake. So it's like, you know, at least, you know, in the PG era, they were sort of targeting kids, but with like Raw on Monday, it's like they were targeting retards. I mean, they've targeted a whole new fucking demographic of people now. For, you know, at least they were targeting kids. Now they're targeting retards. So it's depressing, you know, to see where the company's going with Bryan getting injured and all this bullshit with Triple H, you know, getting all this TV time. So yeah, the state of the company is not good. And you know, again, and to make the state of the company better, push Sandow and Ziggler. You know, it's a good start. So you know, WWE product is bullshit. And yeah, to make it less bullshit, you gotta give some talented guys like Sandow and Ziggler a push. It's very simpler. You know, a lot of people like them, so might as well give them a chance. So there you go, people.